Yes.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Lebanon Board of Park Commissioners meeting. I'd like to call the meeting to order and let the record show that everyone's present except Brett Craig. If everyone's had a chance to look at the minutes from the last meeting, I'd like a motion to approve the minutes.
I'll move that we approve the minutes.
I have a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Those opposed, motion carried. The next item is old business, and that's Kevin Krulik with project updates.
Good evening. My computer just went blank. Hold on one second. I think I'll get it back here in a second. All right. I can see it now. Project updates for you. We'll go around the city with a couple of miscellaneous things. Citywide lighting, that is basically in our legal department's hands, negotiating final contracts there for the purchasing of lights and installs. I bring that up just because it does include a significant lighting portion around Admiral Longley Park, especially associated with the new trails that are going in as we speak. Grant Street Phase 2, just quick update there. We're basically wrapping up about half of the water mains and getting ready to start on Storm. That remains closed from Lafayette Avenue, or Indianapolis Avenue, excuse me, up to Washington Street. Elm Swamp Road, in that area, the intersection with Elizaville, that is now all complete. It has been striped and seeded and everything's back open there. We are looking at Elm Swamp Road from Anderson Lane up to 300 North. We have an RFP out on the street, request for proposals for engineering that would include extending trails up along that corridor. But again, this is just an RFP on the street for engineering. Letters of interest related to that RFP are due on Friday, and still an unfunded project, so we're not sure when that might move forward, but we are looking at moving the design forward. On Fordyce, we had a good walk today with Mr. John George, looking at all the seating and the sod issues there, getting him set up to clean that up. Milestones agreed to having him come in to help us get things turned green there. That work will happen in the fall, though. The best time to do that is probably early September, and that's when John will start his efforts there, but he is beginning to plan for that work. Over on Witt Road, the next road and trail project, tree clearing coordination is underway with Lebanon Utilities. So you should start seeing some trees come down in the next couple of weeks. And then utility poles will move, other utilities will follow. It's all getting geared up for spring construction of that road and trail early next year. Let's see. Skipping a few projects that don't have a whole lot of pertinent updates for you. Jumping down to park-related projects. We've got the old street garage. The work continues there with our scoping committee. Really about 2 weeks ago was our last meeting, and we saw some options for the picnic shelter and talked through those and made some choices there. We'll see some refinement of that design when we meet this week, tomorrow. Also went through options for the spray fountain, the splash pad, spray pad area, and looked at options there and made some choices, and we'll see those further refined. And then we're excited for this week. I think this will be the first time we're really seeing a lot of skate park and skate park feature options discussed. So we just keep going through the process of refining all of these things that were in the master plan, so that we can get those to final design and hopefully get to construction probably in late July or August. Admiral Longley Perimeter Path, a lot going on there, but we've had a lot of bad weather we've had to contend with. So really last week was the first dry week. We've also got some major events coming into the park this weekend. So we've been kind of pausing some of the major additional excavation work until we get through this weekend. But a lot of the path along the south end of the project, that has been cut to subgrade. as well as the trail on the south end of the Conservation Club pond. That has been cut to subgrade and stoned. So the asphalt work is on that part of the project will hopefully be done by Friday. That's the area through the wooded area. And then we'll come back to commencing the rest of the path cutting after the weekend and the large events in the park. And should have that wrapped up around, I would say, 2 weeks or so from the end of this week. The storage building renovations, those are really all done at this point, other than some drainage tile tie-ins and the driveway on the east side and some final grading and sealing around that. But the contractor working on the building is contracted with the contractor doing the perimeter path to finish his plumbing tie-ins for the drainage, and then that was already in their scope to do the driveway. So really our contract with Monroe is essentially substantially complete at this point. All of his improvements have been completed. Let's see. That's really all I have. One other quick update over in the LEAP district, 200 West. That's the road that will connect 32 up to 52, including trails on both sides, including interfaces with the Big Four trail, which will include warning lights and crossing gates for the Big Four, for people on the Big Four. That final design was filed last week, and they're getting ready to get release on the earthwork. Also over on 350 West, where the team from Meta completed the Hall Road construction, they have also finalized the design of the gates for the Big Four trail, and those will be going up here shortly as well. So that's really all I have for LEAP District project updates, and that's the end of my list. Any questions I can help you with? Thank you.
Thank everybody on the committee on that activity park for the street department. I think, Jessica, you've been on there, and John. That's moving along, and it sounds really good. Next on the agenda is the director's report.
Good evening. Just to add to that West Side Park, they also had a neighborhood meeting that was at a local church with the neighbors around. They all got letters, just like their input on what their concerns were. Had a lot of nice comments from them about, and we're going to address some of the issues that they brought up. But for the most part, everybody was happy with the project. And also at the same time, a group was out at the softball diamond for Lebanon Zionsville game. And I was out at that one and just surprised at how many people were already well aware of the park going in, very excited about it. Really intrigued by a lot of the younger generation, and some of their biggest concern was access to the park, and we were addressing that also. I just was really thrilled with how excited the teens, and that's kind of who we're after to hit. We're already knowledgeable about the project. I'd say we talked to at least 30, 35, along with, excuse me, several adults. But yeah, really excited about the project. Kevin's doing a great job along with the team, like you said, Jessica and everyone. And real excited and hopefully breaking ground soon. I'll just go through the May highlights that throughout the last month. Our spring pickleball league is now finished. LHS baseball season is complete. Hopefully this isn't their last games there. I think they have next year, but they are building a facility out north of the middle school. And I believe it's going to go away at the Memorial Park. So the high school will be moving out to their new facility probably in the next 2 years. So we'll have to look for a use for that piece of the property there at Memorial Park. Big run at Abner Longley, and that was all 4 elementary schools, right? 4 schools out, very well attended. A lot of hard running kids at real nice turnout. Boone County Classic Road Bike Race, that was downtown, kind of nasty weather, but they got the race in between the rainfall, but really had a super turnout, and they were real excited with Lebanon and coming back next year. Seashore Water Park is now open. Had a great turnout there the last weekend. Obviously, the temperature's a little cool in the pool, but with this hot weather, it warms it right up. So nice turnout, a lot of pool passes. All our pool parties are all booked. There again, flags. We got all the flags placed down Northeast Street and around Memorial Park. Always love that right before Memorial Day. Also, the team worked real hard on the bushes. We replaced all the bushes around the War Memorial and the rose bushes and the boxwoods just to dress that up. It's been several years since that's been in, and it needed a little perking up, and appreciate all their hard work. The big green slide in Memorial Park, there was a piece that was broken. There again, a 4-year-old child it was race Sunday, got stuck at the bottom of the slide. What had happened is right on top of the sign of the slide, the bottom of the slide, there's a sign that says no climbing, but it doesn't say don't jump up and down and break the thing, and that's what had happened. Unfortunately, somebody broke it. Our maintenance department jumped right on it. Normally it's that night or the next morning when we find these things out. We blocked the bottom part with a piece of nice thick plywood, bolted it in. Same thing at the top of the slide. That way the other 2 slides are accessible. Well, several people have vandalized it and broken the top. We've replaced it. Unfortunately, Sunday morning we did our walkthrough. It was fine, but when they came out, a great-grandfather and his 4-year-old granddaughter were there. He didn't go up the slide to check, which who would? And anyway, there was a little broken piece. The girl got over the broken piece that the vandals had happened sometime Sunday. The girl got stuck at the bottom of the slide. It was terrible, but got her right out. I want to say all the patrons around there, guys ran to their trucks, got tools, got her right out of there. There was duct tape on the top, boarded up, but they got it open so they could talk to her. She was a little shaken, but I talked to him a couple days ago, and he wanted to know our security procedures, and I showed him our 67 cameras that we have and our facial recognition. He wanted to know what happens when we get them. Right now, we have 14 kids that are already trespassed for this year, where we've caught them vandalizing or whatever. And it's terrible because these kids won't be able to visit our parks anymore for at least a year and longer, depending on the situation, whatever vandalism they've done. Already prosecuted several, unfortunately, too, if the vandalism is to that degree, and they'll pay restitution. So just so everybody knows, we are on top of that. We have great security cameras, and unfortunately, there's been some vandalism quite a bit. I got to say, our Parks Department, we've even had a couple of fires in our bathrooms. And again, the maintenance department, it jumps right on it, cleans it up right away. It's real frustrating and time consuming. It takes us away from other parts of our job, but just rest assured we are on top of it. The police have been great. They respond very well and very quickly, and I want to thank their help too. But it's the patrons. If you see something, please call the police, and they're happy to come out and take care of any situation. And unfortunately, we catch them after the fact with our security cameras, but I want everyone to rest assured we try, and safety is the number one for everything. Our trails, our playground equipment, just everything at the parks. And again, can't say enough about our parks maintenance staff and how great they are, but I wanted to address that one. The piece was on order. It came in. It was for the green slide. It took about 4 weeks because of the delay, whatever. As soon as it came in, it was installed the same day. So, and that was unfortunately that Monday, right, or Tuesday, right after the incident. But there again, we'll catch them, and unfortunately, it's after the fact. But the girl is fine, and the great-grandfather just wanted to check, and I wanted to assure him that everything was taken care of. The Parks Department has also placed a lot of memorial trees this spring. Memorial bench was installed. We have a couple others, unfortunately, to install here soon that we just got. several trees removed. All the grounds were fertilized and treated throughout the month of May there. Sewage line repaired back at the restroom by the Ball Diamond. That was something, but it's nice to have it fixed. Disc golf tournament at Abner Longley. It went very well. We had one. About done with that too. We're putting in little signage for each of the holes. That will be going in June. 2 weddings to finish off the month there. We had one at the Arboretum and one at the Conservation Pond. Seashore Water Park, all the staff orientation, so they're all trained and ready to go. Did that in the month, and have a nice group of young kids here and adults that are doing a great job. Seashore in service, we do a lot of training and security things and such also, so everybody's aware of what we do in case of any incidents or anything going on. Maintenance and safety training for our maintenance department. We had a couple of those. Stone Eater bike park repairs. Billy Smith and a couple others been out there working real hard on some drainage. Some of their bicycle pedals are getting caught on some of the roots and things there too, so they're doing a lot of nicking and such. And I learned that word from Kevin and his group. Nicking is like chipping away at some of the edges. It's really good, and we have the right equipment to do it. Also, I wanted to say we have a valedictorian this year. Also, Rebecca Rustin from Western Boone was a valedictorian. I think that's my fifth, the fifth or fourth or fifth. I think it's the fifth valedictorian that we've had that's come through the park. We've had a lot of salutatorians too, but she was also appointed to the Naval Academy and will be taking off. She's working this last month, and real proud of her and all her accomplishments, along with all the seniors that we have, and have quite a few college students that are back, and wish them well too. But want to wish her well and thank her for serving our country. June's calendar picks up with events filling every weekend, day camps from our local organizations. I think we have 3 buses coming from Westfield this Friday for sure, as well as others from nearby communities. And they'll be visiting our water park. Of course, our local day camps are coming in, and that's really nice to see them. Base comes several times a week, and they kind of split it up so that we aren't barraged with a lot. And we make sure that all of them have an adult present or somebody watching, just fewer kids, like 4 kids. So I think they can take care of that so we aren't babysitting. We have to keep our eyes on the water. For the 4th of July, visitors wanting to celebrate our 250th year parade at the park, I want to say, please don't place any tarps down, any blankets on the grounds, and you can set up Friday the 3rd of July at 4 p.m. Again, don't put blankets, mark them with something, rope, what have you. Please don't put blankets. We really take care of our grounds, and I know people will be camping prior to that, but this week, that weekend's always a taxing weekend, but just be respectful with each other. We had no incidents last year. I'll knock on wood, and hopefully again this year. Now, the carnival arrives on Tuesday, June 30th in Memorial Park. They probably come in that Sunday before. That's their norm. They will be in the park until July 5th. Please follow all our social media sites and the City of Lebanon pages for our updates. The Boone County 4th of July Committee Facebook page will also be posting frequent updates and information. And you can also follow along on the Lebanon Reporter. And I want to say Radio Mom 91.1 FM, Scott Carney, does one outstanding job. I listen to him every morning, and the guy's fantastic. If you want to know what's going on in Lebanon, listen to good old Scott Carney. He's great. Reminder that this weekend is DNR's free fishing weekend for all, so no license is necessary, and you can fish for free. Your family, get out there and enjoy and hopefully take up the sport. Our programs and events this Saturday, June 6th, Kiwanis Fishing Derby at the Hot Pond for, I think it's 5 to 15-year-olds. And that starts at 8 o'clock this Saturday at the Hot Pond. And Summerfest downtown, we have concerts Friday and Saturday night, put on by the city of Lebanon. We have a Buick, Pontiac, Oldsmobile, Cadillac car show happening this Saturday also in Memorial Park. That'll be going on mostly in the afternoon. I think registration's at 10:30. Sensory Swim, that's something Allison came up with, a new event, basically. Sensory Swim, June 9th and 11th from 9 a.m. to 10. We'll shut off all the features, all the wave pool. It's just really nice. Some of the kids have issues with that, and hopefully we can address those issues for the kids, and they can come and have joy, enjoy and splash around in the water. Boone County Cancer Society Cruising for a Cause car show and food trucks happening on Saturday, June 13th in Memorial Park. There again, great cause, and I hope you can get out. There will be a nice food truck there too. 4th of July festivities starting the end of this June. Anything goes contests, all kinds of fun, and we all know what that's about. I got to say, the park staff is all up for it. We have Symphony of Sunset also will be at the end of June here. Look for details on it coming out. There again, free event, and there will be fireworks going off there. Also, Community Band has talked. They're going to have a symphony also on July 5th. So you have one on the 26th by Lafayette Symphony, and then on July 5th, you'll have our Community Band is going to do pretty much something similar. But those will be locals, and I know Barb Springer and Amy Morrison been working real hard for that, and a lot of others that I'm not sure who they are, but I know those two. Any questions?
I may have misheard. I think I heard two different dates for the Symphony at Sunset. Is it the 26th or the 27th?
It's that Saturday, I think, 27th. There you go. Billy already knows. Billy's here. He's already lined up. We'll have 50 picnic tables. Those will be rented, but other than that, free entry into it. Bring your blankets, bring your chairs, and just have a great evening. And fireworks on Stars and Stripes at the end of the show. Always a nice show. Thank you.
Park.
Absolutely.
Is there anything else to come out from the board this evening? I'd entertain a motion to pay the claims.
I move that we approve the claims as presented.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Motion carried. And nothing else this evening? Oh, I do want to remind everyone that the July meeting is July 8th.
Yeah.
Okay, so we will be meeting July 8th. I'd entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
I have a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed, motion carried. Thank you for joining us this evening.